Okay, hello. It's Drangon Bion. I haven't done anything in YouTube in forever, so I decided to start up doing it again, doing YouTube again. Alright, so I'm gonna do a Let's Play here, and this is on a game called I Divine Cybermancy, spelled I-E period, Y period, E period. So an acronym. And the game, I love this game. Let's start off with doing some newer character and stuff. Yeah. So let's go with Dergon. That's what my friends call me. Dergon. Alright. So, now we get to the game creation stuff. Alright, so you have your abilities right here. Your size, your magic, your endurance is health, accuracy is self-explanatory, hacking is hacking, mental balance is sanity, medicine is medicine, agility is movement speed, strength is damage of melee. So I'm gonna go for stuff that I want to actually see the insanity of this game. I want to see the insanities. Alright, so a little bit about this game as I make my loadout here, is that this is made by the French company Streum On. I do not know much about them, but this game was made on the Source engine. I know that. Alright, so basically you've got your setups here, and because I just feel like... Alright, so as you can see, there are different setups in this game. Alright, so you've got your stats here, and these all have different stats that you can have. These are your genes, or your basically like perks, I guess, or like favorite skills. Your bonus is good, malice is just the inverse of bonuses. Debuffs, you could say. Alright, so as you can see, these all have these sorts of things. I'm going to go for an accuracy agility build. So, endurance agility. No, that's me. Alright. Wherebra. Minus medicine, minus hacking. That's nice. Alright. Now, where's the accuracy one? That's a medium. Honestly, I forget a lot of the... Alright, there we go. So I've got 39 accuracy. Alright, so you have this set up here. So I've got my stats. Actually, let's put on... Oh, that's not what I want. What's Bina? Strength and endurance, yeah, sure. No, that's ESOD. Yeah, okay, no. Alright, so, anyways, so as you can see that I can hit this button and it actually randomizes it. So, these are your modifiers on basically randomized stats here. So, I'm gonna look for high accuracy, high agility thing. Loadout for it. Alright, 40 agility. 39, 34, yeah. 39, 38. If I could get 40 on both of them, that would be nice, but I'm not sure about it. Alright, I'll take 39 on each. Alright, so this basically is your randomized button for your stats. So I'm going to take this loadout. Alright, you're in an odd place. Alright, by the way, as a warning, this game has a lot of swearing in it. So I might not bother reading it aloud because you can just read it yourself. And also I'll butcher the words on my own. So basically this is saying you're in your hub here. That's basically what that was saying. Alright, so you've got your basic controls of walk around, shift is sprint. Your mouse wheel switches your weapons. Alright, so this is just a thing of your character's representation. Alright, so you have your... Why do I start off with that much money? Alright, so something that... once you start this game, you're going to want to get the medkit research. Right when you start up a new character. Alright, so... just a little stuff going on. Alright, so you have... bound to V default is... maintenance. And then you have... X, which is your... I'm playing on the PC, obviously. When you get X, switches your spells. Currently, you start off with 2. Why do I have so much psi power? They spawned 3 clones at the beginning. Oh, I guess that's just a... Alright, so you've got that, and then your clones just die instantly, normally. Okay, that was something. Alright, so your energy is the yellow bar, your sanity is the green bar, your health is the red bar. And here is a little Easter egg. This is one of the other characters we'll meet soon enough. Actually, that's not really an Easter egg, but this is like your little hub. If you die here, you come back here. When you log in, you come back here. Basic stuff. If I don't know why I was quiet for that, but it is true I killed my mentor, but I did not murder him. I'm not his murderer. So that's some weird foreshadowing, you could say. I'm going to start off with, this game is very confusing, and I'm going to do my best to not spoil and solve the confusion early, because I just finished beating the game completely. Well, not completely. I just finished getting the true ending on that other account, the level 37, and you could say the Legend 37, you could say, that's probably long gone by the time I do this. Alright, so you start out, this is the actual gameplay start. Alright, so, the neat little fact, you get I, pun, on your sword. C is brings up your menu. I'm going to do a few things. Alright, boost jump. Alright, right click binds these buttons to your hotkey, okay? Alright, so, press T to pick up the weapon. Alright. Normally, it's default enter, but I have T as my binding. Alright, so, basically what it's saying, control is crouch, shift is sprint, space is jump. Fun fact, your mana is also your stamina bar in this game. We have the Black Crow, which is, I plan on, actually I don't have anything to replace it with. Space is your jump button, standard computer, gaming stuff. I should mention, the XP is awarded per hit, money is awarded per kill. And that normally spooks you. That spooked me my first time playing the game. G is your flashlight button. This is just a random monster that we don't actually get any context of yet, but we'll explain more of those later. Alright, so as I was in my menu earlier, I bound boost jump to my hot wheel, yeah, I guess it's instead of a hot bar, it's a hot wheel. So I can just do that whenever I need it. Alright, so the yellow triangle is good. Ally. That's what that stands for. Alright, so that's Commander Romana. He is going to be your commander for the duration of the game. He's your boss. Mission control, however you want to call it. I should also mention, if you look at my ammo capacity, my ammo, I've got 5 bullets left in the gun, and then it says 1, but I picked up an ammo box. That is a magazine. And now notice, I don't have another magazine I can reload. When you reload the gun in this game, when you reload guns, in this game, you lose the leftover ammo. Which just kind of makes sense because in most games when you reload, you just toss the magazine aside. How do you get the bullets out of that again? And I'm actually kind of not sure what's over here, so I'm going to do that after I talk to Dutch here. Alright, Dutch, note how he's wearing light armor right now. Captain Dutch. Alright, so you're in bad shape when we finally found you. Alright, what happened? Alright, there's 8 problems. Not good. Time against us. Alright, good luck, Dutch. Alright. So this is an armory. You have full access to whatever you can access at the beginning of the game. Alright, so what I'm going to do, since I'm doing the accuracy agility loadout, is I'm going to stay light on my load. So I'm going to take the Black Crow, 3 magazines for that, and then a Bosco sniper rifle, which is the silent sniper rifle with 25 rounds in a magazine. And I think it is the lightest sniper rifle in the game. And it is also really fast. And it's also silenced, so that's a bonus. So I am going to find out what's over here, because I don't know. I never noticed this air vent earlier. Also, I shouldn't make note of this. When you start, so as you can see, I always have the sword even though it doesn't take inventory space, so this is like a backup weapon. But you also have means of meleeing without attacking. It's holding down shift. Oh, I can't do it in the air vent. Whoops. It's when you're sprinting and you left click, you'll do like a palm pulse of sorts. And that will act as a kind of knockback slash last ditch effort to attack. So I am really interested in what's going over here because I don't know. Is this some sort of Easter egg? I don't see anything over there. Is that it? Just... Alright. That was the hacking menu I just brought up. That's something I can talk about later. Alright, so there's nothing over here. Can't even open this door. Alright, so now I just got out of the map. Okay. So, needless to say, this game is far from perfect in its making, but that doesn't mean it's not fun. It's a great game, but mechanically it is kind of lacking. But also it was made in 2011 on the Source engine, which is also not the best. It's... I would say it's not the best, but I'm not sure. I don't know that much about coding. So, I've been just blabbing on, haven't I? So yeah, a little bit about E.Y.E. This game is very convoluted. So, it's also, that's part of the charm of the game, is that you don't actually know what's going on. For a majority, it took me 4 playthroughs to figure it out, but that was because of certain circumstances of the playthrough. Alright, so I have shot the Black Crow before. Alright, so to start things off, you get an achievement for that, killing one of those critters on the ground. It's called Cruel. Kill a defenseless animal. But they're not entirely defenseless. If I could get... I don't think it's gonna happen. Nope. Okay. Occasionally those little isopod looking things, those will bite you. Alright, so part of the benefit of bringing the sniper rifle. Alright, he does not care, does he? Alright, so I just leveled up. Agility, accuracy, agility again. Alright, so, as you can see, I just leveled up from shooting those guys a couple times. Let's see if I can get this guy through the wall. I don't think I can. Alright, so yeah, basic controls. Alright, so this is a very finicky portion. I think you're supposed to, like, treat it like a slip and slide. But a lot of the time, my first time playing the game, I died there. I fell off on accident. I just died. No. What happens when you die in this game is kind of interesting. We'll see if I... Oh, kill the corrupt. Okay, so that's just a random death. Alright, so there's a bunch of random kill achievements in this game. Yeah, I've got great trigger discipline when it comes to the Black Crow, which I absolutely hate this thing. It's your starter heavy pistol, you could say, when really it's not heavy at all. It's more of a light pistol, but the light pistols that you can actually dual wield with your sword are dual pistols. So there's that. I'll probably show those out. Those are pretty fun. The Black Crow is kind of just your unimpressive basic pistol. It's not even like the Halo Magnum. Alright, so this is gonna be... I leveled up from that, apparently. Okay. So, let's put one into hacking, because I know I'm gonna need that. And the rest into agility, so I can be speedy. Alright, so as I said, you're gonna want to start the med kit research as soon as possible. Alright, so that's because that you have no means of healing in this game beyond maintenance, which isn't perfect. And we're going to find out about one of the best features this game has. Leaning. And also, as you saw, you heard the click of my gun of a dry fire. Because you don't auto-reload in this game. My inventory is full? No, it's not. Oh, I was trying to pick up the gun. Okay. So occasionally, the enemies will drop guns. They're guns for you to pick up. Oftentimes, I find that relatively unnecessary. Actually, very unnecessary. Unless it's a gun that I'll explain later when we come across it. But I honestly am not I'm not the best at this game. To be honest, I probably have this is my 5th time going through this level. Maybe 6th, I don't know. Alright, so basically, also one of the things is that you stop moving more or less when you hit the menus. V is your maintenance button, default wise. D is your menu, I do believe, default. The only binding change I did was make T my interact key as opposed to enter, because I play a hacker mage on my other account, on my other character, which I pick up and throw things with my magic. Alright, so this is another level, so I'm gonna put 2 into hacking there. Because we're going to have to do some hacking, and hacking is a very interesting gameplay mechanic. Why did I put 1 into mental balance? I don't want mental balance upgrades. Alright. Because I want to learn what insanity feels like in this game. Alright, so you have your hacking list. Alright, secured door. So we're just going to hack the door because that's what we need to do. Alright, so overflow converts your attack stat in your shield stats. Alright, I'll explain how to. Alright. So Jiang Shu. I know he's a Gion. Alright, so basically what he's saying is he's gonna sacrifice himself for defending against the Federalists, who we handled with ease with this starter pistol of defaultitude. Alright, so this is our basic info about the game. The Kaldum's ladder note is basically your rating system, like an A or a B or those sort of things, in games that have a scoring system. I haven't. Tekken, I think, has one. Alright, so research is over. So now our research is done. I am going to start another one. Cormac's algorithm. This one will unlock more researches. Alright. So how could you like tisk. Alright. What's struggle? Blah blah. This is exposition. I'm gonna sum it up very easily. The Coulters, us, the night-looking ones, hate the Geons, who look like more Eastern-like with their armor. Alright, so this is more exposition. This game is really cheap. I think it's $10 currently on Steam. It was on sale for $2, and it was totally worth it. So this is us leaving a message for ourselves. I'm gonna go through it slow, so that way you can read it and pause it if you want. But I certainly have read this so many times. More and more expositions. Alright, so we supposedly left a message for ourselves that was saying, trust Commander closely, don't trust your mentor, and hate Geons. Indeed, I've lost part of my life. I understand. It all seems a bit blurry in my head at the moment. Alright. So, he's saying more about our... So this is a kind of first emotional choice, but this choice really does not matter. The only choices that truly matter are side quests and the end game, which actually comes fairly quickly for me having to spend 2 days of playing this game trying to get to the end game. But I'm gonna say side with our mentor for now. Alright, as you command, that gets this conversation done. Alright, so another thing, you don't really get attacked in the, you rarely get attacked actually inside the temple. So you could feasibly, just drop all your items to move faster through. A lot of these NPCs are just, alright, so this is... Okay, so that was an allusion to one of the enemies we'll find later. He was saying that the metastraumatic force, the demons, the monsters that we fight, they're based on humanity. Our fears, our vices, our fantasies. So, it's rather... Alright, so this is another boss fight, another fight that I'm going to... Alright, you survived. Alright, Juan Lopan. So the Coulter's butcher has survived. I heard one of your brothers in arms was not so fortunate. Alright. So, Juan is the leader of the Geons. The guys with the 3 eyes on their helmets. most of the time, and they don't necessarily. They look more Eastern in origin of their armor style, I guess. Well, I guess it's just the hats, really, that makes them look Eastern. Anyways, so, Juan is gonna be our, you could say, rival, but we never actually fight him until the end, and that's a definite maybe. And what he's saying is he doesn't like us. I'm gonna say, coming from the guys who killed my friend, ha ha, Geons are far superior to cultures like mountains towering over dry and barren desert. Alright, so I'm gonna be the chill guy in reaction to that. And by golly, that's a lot of bullet holes. Alright, so this is... Alright, so that is shooting tutorial. There's other armories over here. Nothing much. Also, tab pulls up your... pulls up the... objectives. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so... medical is where you will receive... implants, which we do not have any yet. Well, we have Ghost. We've got, which one do we have? Oh yeah, it's here. Alright, so we've got Ghost, Super Jump, Super Speed, and Ghost. Ghost is really lousy. Actually, I've never actually used it, so I wouldn't know, but it's just a decoy. Not sure if it even helps. But that's that. This is the spell salesperson. You can buy your spells there. You notice how he only has 4, yet you have 3 more than 4 slots not available. Those are endgame spells that you get for beating the game once each time. Alright. Alright, so this is the archivist. He keeps books. He's our history guy. Alright. So you have your history. You can get your lore access here. I'm probably going to do those on different episodes. Maybe start off with one. And then just read through it. Because, as I said, I still don't know exactly what's going on entirely. I understand, I know the endgame spoiler, but that's about it. And we're also we're already level 4 after the tutorial. It will not be that easy to level up later in the game. So, I am going to actually end it off here, because I'm sorry there wasn't much action going on, but this is mostly exposition throughout the game, and me stumbling over words. So, see ya. Take care. At the time of this, happy holidays. Good day.